Hello. Welcome. Welcome. We're here. It is Monday. Why did I put this hat on? This hat is too tight for a Monday. Put on a slugger hat. That's a little bit better. I like the trucker hats a little bit more. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. Welcome. Well, I'm trying to get chat up now, but I couldn't get multi-chat up, so I'm just using a different version for today, and it's already pissing me off with this stupid message. So we might just say, bye-bye to the chat. It is Monday. What we shall do today is we'll do our dailies, do our usual dailies. I'm going to not be here on Wednesday at my usual time. I'm trying to decide if I want to stream later or if we stream on Thursday and Friday or we stream longer today and Friday. I don't know. We have so many options, and my microphone is just so bouncy. It's like I'm on a train at all times, and it'll just keep bouncing. All right. We'll decide that later as we get on with this. Let's go ahead. There's no baseball to talk about. Pretty sad. Except for I did confirm that MLB.TV is showing games from the Caribbean, so you can watch that shit. So there is some baseball. All right. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's start with I gotta turn this stupid chat off. I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it. And there it is. All right, so I guess I need to put boy, I'm all discombobed here. Discombobed. All right. We got our record up there. Perfect week last week. Now it is supposed to be hard this week, like harder than usual. So I don't want to talk about gambling. Fucking Emmanuel Clase. Dude is one of the best closers in the game, and he's like, yeah, bro, I'll throw a ball to start my outings every now and then. What a fucking idiot. Like, seriously, but I mean, baseball deserves it. They got in bed with the fucking, just like everybody else in bed with all these gambling sites. There's gonna be more of this. There's just no way around it. All right, but you know what? That's not my concern. I don't even have a team. So let's get started. Well, I do, but let's get started here. I'm worried. I'm worried because this is supposed to be a hard week. 9-0 with 4 homers. 2 of them were Jeffs, is what we're gonna call it. Second time through the test, you went 9-0. All right, see, now I don't know what to. I'm probably gonna go 5-4 or something. But all right, let's get started here. It is to start out on Monday. We're gonna start the first game my way. We're gonna go catchers. All right, we got Ted Simmons and somebody May. Not sure about Ted Simmons. I mean, I'm thinking of Atlanta there. So let's start with that. No, not at all. All right, let's go pitchers. Milt May. Yeah, that doesn't help either. All right, we've got Bob Gibson. So I think we've got the away team sussed. And I mean, unless Josh Gibson started pitching one game, I don't know. Kirk Gibson might have started it. Debbie Gibson. This could be a celebrity softball game. Debbie Gibson versus Dan Johnson. No, Dan Johnson was a A's player. So famous Magic Johnson. That could be what this is. All right, well, let's go with the Cardinals then. Just play what you know. Hey-oh.
Big hit. Happy body.
It's so silent to start out with. It's kind of scary. Of the mid-'80s Brewers, well, I already got it sussed. Bob Gibson fires his first no-hitter for Cardinals. Gregory H. Wolf. Wow. They pounded the Pirates. Pounded them. 16 hits, 11 runs. All right, this is 1971 and a no-hitter. Bob Gibson would have been 90 yesterday. That was, I remember, he didn't pass away that long ago, maybe like 5 years. We'll see here in a minute. 221. But Brian's getting it out there early. All right. 1971 no-hitter. 221 is a decent guess. Not a bad guess. I'm gonna go a little bit lower. I see Gibson just like give me the ball and rocks and fires. This was in Pittsburgh, so we did have to play the bottom of the ninth. I'm gonna go 209. Lots of, yeah, but I just don't, I feel like the Cardinals are like, oh shit, we need to just get our at-bats done with and let Robert get back out there. I'm saying 211. I think I changed it from 209. I'm going 211. So I'm going to go the 10-minute window below Brian. 211. 211. Higher, lower. Let's see what we got. Well, first of all, I missed it by 1 minute in the window, but Brian missed it by 1 minute, but he's also played these before. Well, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. 2 minutes, 22 minutes. Three Rivers for the Cardinals. I'm just curious, do you ever click on once you do this, do you just move on, Brian, or do you actually look at the box score or read the thing? I'm curious to know what you do when you're doing this. All right, so we had Matty Alou, wouldn't have helped me. Jose Cruz, Joe Torre might have helped me. Either Atlanta, well, we already guessed Atlanta, so Cardinals would have been next there. Ted Simmons. I mean, Gibby's the giveaway there for me. We had Pops here and Dave Cash for the Buccos. Al Oliver. There's Milt May. There's Maz. I feel we were, I mean, obviously we got it, but I think we would have worked it out there eventually, no matter which way we went to it. Man. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. Strong body. That cocaine is getting me there. Yeah. All right, let's see. Does chat work now? It's getting there. It's getting there. It's still not very... I need to just sit down and read a freaking tutorial how to put chat up there, because I don't think that's readable. All right. Let's fix this. We got an 11-game hit streak. I don't believe I have had an 11-game hit streak, that like a streak that long for a while. You don't, because you know I will. Okay. Well, that was a great guess then. Very good guess. Give yourself a point for that. All right, here we go. Next game. Let's satisfy you animals. We'll go third base first. All right, we got a modern game. Good. We got Mark Bellhorn and Cal Ripken Jr. So, the question is, which team do we need here? This is obviously Baltimore. Mark Bellhorn played for several teams. I think of him first as an Athletic, because of course. But then I think of him, mainly I remember him as a Red Sox. So Ripken, when he broke the streak, they were playing the Angels. I don't think Mark Bellhorn played for the Angels. I mean, since Bellhorn was on several teams and Rip wasn't, let's just go Baltimore. Just get that one out of the way. Hey, yo. A lot of Mr. Baseball today. A lot of Mr. Baseball. It was against the A's in 1997 after Rex Barney's death. A Quiet Night at Camden Yards by Peter Coolbaugh. Rex Barney. Who is Rex Barney? Longtime Orioles PA announcer was found deceased. He was 72 years old. Former Brooklyn Dodgers pitcher, had been the O's full-time PA announcer since 1974. Won 2 Purple Hearts and a Bronze Star in the Army. 35 and 31 over his career. Hard thrower, control problems. Threw a no-hitter against the Giants at the Polo Grounds in 1948. Wow. The author was present that evening, viewing the game from his seats in section 312 down the right field line. It was his 3rd ever game at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Wow. I remember when Roy Steele passed, the A's, during the 80s and 90s. He was the voice of God at the Coliseum. Runs the Baltimore Sabre chapter. Does a great job. Tons of events. Runs Sabre. Oh, he ran Sabre 50. Well, thank you, Peter Coolbaugh, for your work. I did not know who Rex Barney was until now. So thank you very much. I remember Barney Clark. Does anybody remember Barney Clark? I have attended many games at Camden Yards. Many games. It is a very pretty stadium as long as you're in the stands or on the field. You go behind the scenes, it looks like an old ballpark. They've made it beautiful, but when you get behind, I know they're doing a bunch of reno right now. I know they're tearing down the screen in center field, and I'm going to replace that. I also know exactly first artificial heart recipient at the University of Utah. Very nice recall. What was I was talking about Oriole Park. I know they're doing some renovations, but last time I was behind the scenes, it looks like a mid-90s ballpark behind the scenes. Out in public, it looks great, but I was going to say, it is a mom and pop organization. I will tell you that. While normal teams might have, let's just say for production, since that's what I know, normal teams might have 8 to 10 full-time people for production. That means graphics, that means engineers, all that kind of stuff. The Orioles might have 3. And they might have part-time people doing jobs that everyone else is full-time at around the league. That's what I'm saying. Very similar to the Tennessee Titans in the NFL. Exactly the same. And I'm sure the A's too. But, all right, 2-0, kind of killing. Oh, we haven't done box score for this yet. 8-0, 1997. Let's see, we have a guess of 247. I'm going to go higher than that. I'm going to go 305. 305. Wow, 237. It's a quick game. I'm not on to. I mean, I'm getting the games. I'm not getting the times, though. There it was. Mark Bellhorn obviously was with the A's. Tilly, my boy, Tilly Brito. Nice. Mags, professional hitter Matt Stairs, Giambo, Spees, Brian Lesher, there's a great name, Brett Main, Izzy Molina, my boy, Ernie Young, EY, nice. Carlos Reyes was on the mound. John Johnstone and Dane Johnson. We got Sideburns and Sabrina out there in center. Then we have right fielder to the stars. If the star is Jeffrey Mayer, Tony Tarasco, Rebele, Hoyle, Surhoff, Geronimo Baroa, Athletics legend, Rafi, Rip, Aaron Ledesma, Bainesy, Lenny Webster, Mike. Okay, how many of these guys played for the A's at one point? Baroa. I think, did Ledesma play for the A's? No. Baines did. Mike Bordick did. This dude didn't. But, all right. We are 2-0 and killing it. Killing it. All right, here we go. Game 3. Movie star Lenny Webster. Please explain, because that seems up my alley. I need to know why Lenny Webster is a movie star. Couple share 9 children and 8 grandchildren. But nothing. Yeah, are you just picking out games that Ripken comes out of? Is that the thing? All right, we got Cardinals and Orioles. And Lenny Webster wore number 42. Probably something to note. All right. Webster was in Little Big... Oh, that's right. Why isn't that on his Wikipedia page? Why? All right. Game number 3. Should we just go random here? Like go first base? We're going to do it. First base. Ooh, all right. We've got a Tinkers to Evers to Chance reference. And Hoblitzel, which I swear we had him last week, because that name I made fun of. Now, Chance, though, beyond being with the Cubs, he also managed and was a player manager. I don't think it was all for the Cubs, but we're going to go Cubs just because that's, again, go with what you know. Well, we got the team. All right. So we need Hobbits. Well, I could look here and see who we had last week. It might be one of those teams. Let's go pitcher. That doesn't help at all. Smith clears it up completely. All right, we're going to stick with... we already had the cards. I was going to do cards, just Cubs cards. We're going to stick with the National League. With the Yanks as a player manager. I'm not sure if the Cubs and the Yankees... We did have the Yankees last week, so it could be. I'm going to need more information, though, before I pick the Yankees there. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We've already got the Chance team. The Cubs. Let's do the Reds. We're just going to do the years until we know different. Hey-oh!
Oh, you guys.
You guys. 13-game hit streak. This is, for me, this is very impressive. We're halfway through my record. I'll take it. That was luck. Just kidding. Smith gave it away. It's like Smith. I'm like, nope, it's the Reds. April 12th, 1912, the year Fenway opened and the Titanic sunk. Cincinnati's Redland Field hosts its first game by Richard Kikuchi. Or Kuchi. I do this every time we get an article by him. All right, 1912, 16 runs, 25 hits. What are we thinking? Under 2 hours? Maybe? That's a lot of runs and hits for under 2 hours. 209. You're getting good at this, Brian, because I was going to say somewhere under 210, but over 2. All right, I'm going with 209. I'm riding piggyback. Here we go. Oh, we just missed out. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 157. You're going the wrong way, Andrew. Sorry. Let's see here. April 11th, and it started at 3 o'clock in Cincinnati. In April, it's getting pretty, it's still, I guess it'd be light enough to play at 5:30-ish, I guess. Getting close. All right, for the Cubs, we've got Evers, we've got Chance, and we've got Tinker. Frank Schulte, I do know that name. The Tinker to Evers to Chance, though. That's what's going to give it away there for that. And here we've got Dick Hobeltzel. Doc. Wonder if he was a real doctor or not. Kind of looks like a doctor to me. Born and passed in West Virginia, but is buried in Ohio. 11 years in the big league. 7 Cincinnati, 5 with Boston. Some black ink. He was durable. Not a lot of pop, but dead ball. All right. No one else here. I'm glad we didn't need the Reds. Or no, we got the Reds. I'm glad we got lucky because there was nobody there that was going to help me. I got lucky. All right. So now we've got to figure this out. Vote in chat, please. I'm not going to be here at my usual time on Wednesday, so we can do a couple of things. We can stream. I can do this at like noon. My time would be 3 Eastern on Wednesday. We could do a noon stream. We could do a stream on Thursday at the usual time and then Friday, or we can do a longer stream on Friday. What works best for everybody else? Because my week, wide open except for Wednesday morning. I got to go to the doctor. What is going to be best? Oh, look, there's a new pop fly that's actually different than the usual stuff and very cool. Is there a link? There we go. Pop fly. Okay, I know all about pop fly. I want the drop of the week, please, Daniel. Here we go. Pop fly, pop shot of the week. Before Ken Griffey Jr. ever took a major league at bat, a single baseball card hit the world like a lightning bolt. It wasn't just a rookie card. It was a signal. The Upper Deck #1, high gloss, sharp corners. The future printed on Kodak paper. It made collectors gasp, whisper, and point. It's not just cardboard, someone said, but... Or not. It's just cardboard, someone said, but it's not. William Shatner voice. That wasn't only the beginning of a Hall of Fame career. It was the beginning of modern baseball collecting itself. A new standard, a new obsession, a new kind of beauty, somewhere between art and artifact. The Griffey #1 became more than a card. It became a relic. It became a story. Pop Flies Season 12 continues with a tribute to the moment that changed the hobby, with the card that started it all. I should start voicing just trailers for Daniel for his drops. This is pretty cool. Did you know they airbrushed his minor league uniform? It's cardboard, but it's not. Oh my God, it's beautiful. This is going to change everything. Very nice. I like this. I mean, it's Griffey, but I still like it. I like it a lot. You'd vote Thursday, Wednesday late, Friday. Well, that's all of the options. 2 new teams added this week. Columbus Buckeyes. Whoa, I guess you don't need to see that shit, do you? Columbus Buckeyes and the Federal League Chicago Whales. Does that mean that those teams are going to be used? Or they're just 2 articles? Like you have other Federal League teams, I know. Maybe just one, you haven't had them, either any of those teams play the Whales. But does that mean this? One more thing before we go. I'm kind of leaning towards a late Wednesday myself, just because I don't have, I'm not hosting trivia this Wednesday, so I've got the whole day to myself. I would just like to make a decision before you all leave, since you all are here most days. Let's do that. Let's shoot for a Wednesday. Let's shoot for Wednesday. If you miss it, you can always watch the VOD. That's what it's there for. You can't yell at me as much. I mean, you can. I won't hear it, but let's do that. Let's shoot for Wednesday at noon. Set your alarms. Set your alarms. All right. Let's move on to thank you, Paul. 3-0, I'm feeling good, and the fact that we've got so many 9-0s done. Brian says Wednesday. Wednesday at noon. Be here or watch the VOD. All right. Thank you, Paul. I'm excited for this week. A good start. 13-game hitting streak, which for me is excellente. All right, let's do a daily walk-off. Most home run. Oh, Jesus. See, I mean, this is hard. So you want me to know the quarters of most home runs in 2021. All right. Well, I'm guessing Ole and Chappie are first and second. Probably Murph. I don't know. Kemp and Gomes are going to be probably last. And Marte. Lowry probably and Ramon. I don't think Mitch Moreland hit many home runs. You skipped today's walk-off. Yeah, I'm not too excited about it. I'm not going to lie. Let's send it and just see what we got. I mean, this is a crapshoot. All right, so I'm guessing Murph. Probably Canna. All right, so let's say those are sussed. Moreland might even be down. I mean, Marte only played for half the season unless you're counting his full season. Lowry hit a bunch of doubles but no home runs. Let's try that. Yeah. Bye-bye. That's an impossible one. I don't like that. It's not even fun. All right, let's do the grid. I almost thought about playing yesterday's grid today because it was all it was just team, which I like. But we'll try this one. All right, we got Blue Jays, Angels, 40-plus home run season. Red Sox, Atlanta, and 100-plus RBI season. All right, we've got 2 Ricky squares. We have no Mattingly squares. It is Meme Monday, though. Let's see. Which should we play here for Ricky? Boston and Toronto, or Boston and the Angels for Ricky? He was definitely on the... No. I was going to say he was on the Blue Jays longer, but I don't know. If it was, it's just by games. Toronto is more meme-worthy. All right, we'll do Toronto. Although when Ricky was on the Angels, that's when they wear the sleeveless jerseys, which are pretty meme-worthy. Now, also, let's see. This grid has been screwing me over lately here with, like, restarting in the middle of the grid. All right, so Boston and the Angels. We could do Dave Henderson. Or no. I'm sorry, not Hendu. He hit his home run against the Angels. Let's see. Bogsy pitched against the Angels. Bogsy didn't have 40 home runs. Let's see. Who's meme-worthy that's been on the Red Sox? Nomar. I think Nomar had a 40-plus season. I mean, obviously, you could put Teddy Ballgame. Mo Vaughn. Oh, Mo Vaughn could go here, huh? Or here. He couldn't go 40 home run here, but he could go 40 home run here. Nomar never hit 40. Okay. Ooh, I really like the Mo Vaughn. I like it a lot. Mo Vaughn, always a good call. Always a good... Oh, I'm sorry. You got to get one of these.
He's not the best color man in the league for nothing, folks.
Yeah, let's put him here. Number 42. Speaking of Lenny Webster and guys that wore 42, Mo Vaughn. All right. We'll come back to 40 home run season here. Let's do Atlanta. Carney. Yeah, that's right. Carney could have gone. Yeah. Do you want me to? I'll give you this anyway.
Number 32, Kit Hit or Die Keezy.
A scar and a tattoo. That scar is deep. Like somebody really cut him up. He must have gotten a hit, though, because he didn't die. All right, for Atlanta. Let's think of some Atlanta guys. McGriff. Oh, well, it's Meme Monday, so we don't care about score. We're here for the memes. So we've got some defensive drills by Tom Amansky there. That's as meme as it gets. Atlanta and the Angels. Atlanta and the Angels. These are two teams I don't think about a lot. Gonna be honest. Kurt Suzuki I don't like him. He's not very meme worthy either. Big Sexy. Well, that is meme worthy. Yeah, you want memes? We got them. All right. Bartolo. All right. Let's go for the Mattingly square here. 40 plus home runs, 100 plus season. That's meme worthy. What is his name? He played for the Cubs. 180 something RBI that season in the 30s. What the hell? Hack Wilson. Did Hack Wilson hit 40 home runs in that season? I don't know. But you know who who is meme worthy though? Mark McGwire. He's in The Simpsons, not Homer at the bat, but he's in The Simpsons. He's on Mad About You. And I think he was on something else. 56. Wow. Man, Hack Wilson. That year. Just incredible. All right. So we've got that. Let's do, honestly, the 40 plus home run is going to be easier for me because 100 RBI is kind of an arbitrary number. Not arbitrary, but I mean, it's just like, what's the difference between 98 and 105? 40 home runs, though, is a thing. That's right. The whole Lonely Island, he and Canseco. So this needs to be with that team. What are you doing? You've still got time, buddy. You're just checking in? Are you just checking in? All right. So we've got Teddy Ballgame. We've got Manny. We've got who else was there? Big power guys. I don't think Burks or Greenwell. I don't know if they hit 40 or not. What are you doing back there? You're just getting in trouble, aren't you? Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. I know you got a big head. You got a big head, Betty. You can't help it. You're a big boy. Jim Rice. Poppy. Okay, now we're getting double X. All right. So it's Meme Monday. So I don't think double X is meme worthy. Jim Rice, I don't think is really meme worthy. Although, was he on? No, he wasn't. I mean, rescuing that child that was hit by a foul ball. Dr. Strangeglove. I'm trying to remember his name. However, Poppy and Manny Rice have actual memes made from them. So I think we need to go with one of those. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do Manny. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Manny being Manny is the same thing. They said that's Ricky being Ricky. So that's why we're going to do that. We're going to tie them together. I like that. And I love that Manny was late during a pitching change because he was going to the bathroom in the Green Monster where there isn't a bathroom. All right, Atlanta, 40 plus home run season. We've obviously got Henry Aaron. That's going to be a given. We've got Chipper. Chipper is kind of meme-worthy. We've got, I don't know, did Javi? I don't think Javi hit 40. I don't think Vinny Castilla hit 40. Andrew might have hit 40. Dale Murphy. Yeah. Davey Johnson hit 40 home runs. I want to say, we're not going to use Davey Johnson, but I want to see. That's incredible to me if he did. Wow. He had a year in 1973, didn't he? 270, 370, 546, 99 ribs. Wow, he could almost go in the Don Mattingly square for this year. But see, this is what I'm talking about. This is an arbitrary 99. He hit 43 home runs. I'm just going to assume he had 100 RBI and he had 99. Yeah, definitely an outlier year. That's the epitome of an outlier year. Andrew hit 51. Is Andrew meme-worthy, though? I think Dale Murphy might be the way to go here. Although he's not really meme-worthy either, is he? Who's meme-worthy on Atlanta? I mean, is Chipper and Hooters? I guess that's meme-worthy. Maybe we do Chipper. What about Chef? Gary Sheffield. He probably hit 40, didn't he, while he was in Atlanta? I'll bet he did. You got like Ozzy Albies, Acuna. I think we might have to go Chipper. Dusty did. Wow. So Henry, Dusty Baker, and Davey Johnson all hit. What did the Braves do this year? Finished 5th. 9 games under. Wow. So you got Davey Johnson. Darrell Evans hit 41 that year. And Henry Aaron hit 40. Dusty Baker hit 41. That's a lot of home runs they hit this year, though. I guess none off the bench, really. And then their pitching staff was, their pitching staff was okay. Let's go with Chipper, though. Why do I keep going to the wrong one? Let's go with Chipper. Chipper is the most meme-worthy. Plus, oh my goodness. Oh my God, Becky. Look at her butt. I'm going to pull up a card for you. I don't think it's in this folder, though. I know. Notice you. Noticing me. Where did these go? I had a whole folder of baseball cards that I wanted to share. And I don't know where they are. Hold on for one more day. Must share. Must share. Where is it? There it is. Noticing you. That's as close as I can get it, apparently. This Bowman card. That is some look there for a young Chipper Jones. You got the long sleeve button down shirt tucked into your pants with the braided belt looped over into a knot. He's got the hat on. He's in Arizona. And the basketball shoes with I rocked this look more than I care to admit. I'm not going to lie. I've described this card as, this is the kind of guy that steals your lunch money. Like, he looks like an asshole. I'm just gonna put it that way. Yes, that whole set is brilliant. That whole set is casual Friday, is what that whole set. Oh, you guys got to remind me to take my record down if I don't. That's just getting in the way. That's my bad. All right, we got 2 more to go. 100-plus RBI season for the Jays and for the Angels. For the Jays, I'm going to guess like George Bell, maybe. We already used McGriff. I don't know. Did Kelly Gruber have a 100-plus RBI season? Roberto probably did, but we're not going to use him regardless. Did Reggie have a 100-plus RBI season for the Angels? I don't remember if he had it for the Angels. I don't know what kind of season he had for the Angels, if I'm being honest. Trout, obviously. I don't know that Jim Edmonds would have. Dave Parker didn't for either of these squads. I don't think Sosha managed them. Goddamn. Vladdy, obviously. Oh, we could use Vladdy Sr. here. Let's do that. Let's do Vlad Sr. Plus, we get the Expos hat there. All right, so we need a 100-plus RBI for the Jays. I don't think George Bell did. I don't think Tony Fernandez ever had a 100-plus RBI season. I don't know if Ole did or not. Joe Carter, I think, did not. I think we've looked that up before. Like, I've missed that before. Devon White, no. Can't use Devo. I did not see that. If there is an article on that, I would like to talk about that on the pod. I did see that he was forced to apologize for wearing a Dodgers hat. Yeah. Oh, well, that would be meme worthy in itself, wouldn't it? Done. Nice call. Nice call.
He's not the best color man in the league for nothing, folks.
That's a good call. How often do we have a father-son next to each other here? I did see that he apologized for rooting for one country's team over the other, which is kind of ridiculous. He lives in Los Angeles now. Like, come on. But I do, I'm going to have to look that up. In fact, I'm going to copy your note here, because that seems like, if I can find some more info on that, that seems like a good BP segment for the pod. If you guys haven't noticed, you guys are basically producing the podcast lately. I just take whatever we talk about here that I didn't know about, throw it in. Oh, great. Cool. Cool. All right. Well, we did it. Let's see what else we got this today. A 102 is not bad for me Monday. Average score 7.9. Blew it away. Did we have any number ones? I think, didn't we put Poppy there? Oh, we put Manny. All right. 1, 2. Only had 2 number ones on Meme Monday. Okay. Andrelton Simmons is your number 1. All right. Lackey was your number 1. I can never remember his name. I hate him. Hated him. Just for baseball things. The hardest one was that Andrelton Simmons. The Atlanta column until you get to the 40-plus home runs. Wow, look at that. 96, 96, 96, 96, 96 for the corners. The average score was the rarity score. Yeah, you know what? They don't. I wish they don't put the average rarity score for each day. And I guess that's because it changes throughout the day. My average rarity score, though, is a 118. That probably means more often than not I miss one. Let's see. Where are more stats? Oh, it just goes to this. You can see I only really play on stream. I don't play. I used to play every day regardless, but now I don't. I only play every day on stream for the most part. All right. Well, that's not bad. Not bad. We started out 3-0 on starting 9, which is the big thing. That's the one I care about, if I'm being honest. Sorry, that was an ugly stretch, but it had to happen. Yeah. That'll do it. I got a dog that wants to go outside. Let's just see what chat looks like now. All right. See, it's still too small. I'm gonna have to work on that. I'm gonna have to do some tweaking because I would like to get chat up there so you guys can kind of see. Oh. See, now we're doing a little bit better. Whoops. Hey-oh. Now we're doing a little bit better. Make it a little bit bigger so you guys can read it a little bit more. Just because this way you'll get a better idea of when I see your chat. See, I can keep making it bigger like this. There we go. I think this might be the answer. We'll center it as best we can. So that way, I'm just trying to make it look more professional. Got to have chat up when you're doing these things. It's more professional this way. And see if we do it here, we'll just get it ready for next stream. Because I want it to be nice. I want it to be nice for you guys. All right, so if we do it this way, I could literally design OBS layouts all day. I love doing this. If I'm being completely honest there. I need to switch up. I need to get some more cards too in here. But all right. That'll do it. We've made the executive decision. Wednesday, we're going to stream. I'm going to stream at noon West Coast time. So that'll be 3 East Coast time. That will be, 8 o'clock London time, 8 p.m. So, if you can join me, I would love to have you here. Otherwise, catch the VOD. If you haven't already listened to this week's pod, please and thank you to download and listen to that. And yeah, that'll be it. I got a dog here that is ready to go. Ready to go. Wants to go catch some soccer balls that I throw in the air for him. But that'll be it. Everybody have a good rest of your day. Good start to the week. Stay hydrated. Be good to each other. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.